We, as the executive team, have prepared for you, the incoming management, a complete guide to ensure that you have the resources available to continue the Chester Corporation's successful legacy. We present to you Winning at Capsim for Dummies.
All right, on the perceptual map, where should we release Cobra, guys? Guys, where should we release Cobra? Guys, hey, listen up! Success is born from greatness. And there is a lot of greatness here in front of me tonight. But if you guys aren't sold out to being a part of this team, then quit. Get out. Because I'd rather have 5 people on this team and work overtime every night than have 6 if someone isn't sold out to being part of this team. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you'll be successful. So how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
I said, how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
Let's go! Analysis report, emergency report, successful death. Price, MTBF. Hello, incoming management team. Welcome to Chester Corporation. Over the past 8 years, we have grown this company from nothing more than an idea to the multi-billion-dollar corporation you see before you today. Chester finished first in Capsim with a final cumulative score of 99.7 out of 100. But it has not always been an easy journey. We had to work our tails off to get Chester to where it is today. As we pass you the torch, we would like to take this opportunity to share the fundamental beliefs that have led our company to becoming the market leader in the sensor industry. Now I'll leave you with the rest of my executive team to tell you exactly how we achieved these results.
The Chester Corporation started out with an intended strategy of broad market differentiation across both the high-tech and low-tech segments. We set a goal of 20% market share in the low-tech market and 25% in the high-tech market by the year 2023. We planned on spending the first 2 rounds investing in the development of a new product named Cobra to be released in the high-tech market. We decided to take out the maximum amount of long-term debt in the form of bonds, which we would repay in the later rounds. We chose to finance our early activities with bonds rather than by issuing stocks because we wanted to retain ownership of the majority of our shares until later rounds. Once our company becomes more profitable, then we would sell our shares and also issue dividends in order to maximize our share price and profits. Each round, we plan on examining the market for sensors and evaluating our options based on consumer trends and competition. Following our broad differentiator strategy, we plan on carefully positioning our products at the ideal spot based on age, performance, size, and MTBF, which would allow us to attain our goals in terms of market share. We also plan to invest in marketing and promotion for each of our products every round to ensure optimal customer awareness of our products. This would allow our company to achieve significant market share, which would allow us to undercut prices in later rounds. We also plan on heavily investing in TQM and automation in the first few rounds in order to reduce our production costs and increase profit margin in the long run.
Our company found it necessary to make several strategic changes to our corporate strategy in order to keep up with the changing sensor market. We have adjusted our operating plan to offer a greater amount of products in the high-tech segment by following the product lifecycle focus approach. Chester Corporation decided that allowing the high-tech products to drift into the low-tech segment was a better strategy as opposed to continuously upgrading products to keep up with the market shift. Another adjustment that was made as the simulation progressed was investing less in TQM. This is because expenditures beyond $2 million over a 2 to 3 year period results in diminishing returns. Through the use of a trial and error approach for every initiative in TQM, we were able to optimize the use of our financial resources and avoid investing in diminishing returns. At the end of round 6, the repurchasing of stocks was implemented in order to increase our share price and market capitalization. We maxed out on repurchase of stocks and bought $7,539,000 worth of shares, which ended up raising our stock price to $96 and raised our market cap to an incredible $220 million. Finally, for our final round 7 decisions, we decided to repurchase $11 million worth of common stock, which raised our share price by another $45 to an astonishing $141 and raised our market cap to $306 million.
After a successful 8 years of business, the Chester Corporation has achieved excellent results. Through our initiatives and expenditures, we have been able to generate a cumulative profit of $126,956,447. Our investments in total quality management have enabled the Chester Corp to significantly reduce numerous costs while increasing our demand. Our contributions to primarily benchmark, concurrent engineering, and channel support systems have approximately resulted in a material cost reduction of 10.6%, a labor cost reduction of 12.8%, a reduction in R&D cycle time of 36.9%, administration reduction results of 60%, and a demand increase of 13.9%. This TQM has helped to strengthen our market share as we attain an average of 23% over the course of our operations, coming behind our competitor Erie by less than 1%. Although placing behind Erie for our market share, we are superior to all other companies in the ending stock price as we achieved an amount of $140.88 and the ending market capitalization of $306 million. After a financial analysis on the position of our company at the end of the 8th year, our average results for our return on equity was 23.8%, our average return on sales was 11.6%, and we achieved an average return on assets of 17.9%, resulting in ratios leading the industry. Our asset turnover average for the last 8 years was 1.63. After a round analysis, our management team attained 5 stars as evaluated on our profit, margin, emergency loan, inventory, and stock price. This 5-star status was granted in the 8th year through achieving no emergency loan and having a contribution margin of 42%. Additionally, our significant profit of $40,778,000, our ideal year-end inventory position, and our increased stock price gave us this rating. Finally, we achieved an S&P rating of AAA through our assets to equity ratio and by repaying the loans that the Chester Corp took in our earlier years. We are excited to announce our final sales result of approximately $204 million with a cash position of $74,600,000.
Moving forward, our first recommendation is to invest in automation in order to drive down labor costs. Currently, our low-tech products and high-tech products stand at 4 and 3 respectively in terms of their automation levels. Since R&D cycle time is extended when major updates are made, we do not want to achieve 10 for our high-tech products that we often upgrade to become the leading edge. This will allow for these products to be out in the market earlier. However, for our low-tech products, we want to achieve 10 in automation since we will not upgrade them often. This will allow for decreases in our labor costs since we will not have to hire as many employees. Overall, this will help increase our profit margin and thus the profitability of Chester. We also recommend attaining 100% in customer awareness and customer accessibility. This can be done through budgeting money annually for promotion and sales. The promotion budget, which spends money on advertising and public relations, will allow more people to know about our sensors. By budgeting money in sales, which spends money on distribution channels and customer service, Chester Corporation will see an increase in the percentage of customers that interact with our company. Since awareness and accessibility decreases by 1/3 each year, it is important to continuously budget money towards promotion and sales in order to attain 100% and then maintain it. Lastly, we recommend considering merging with Erie, our main competitor in the high-tech segment. In round 8, together we had 77% of the market share in high-tech and 37% in low-tech, which could lead to a monopoly. We also chose Erie because we possess similar values and aim to go in the same direction. This merger would be beneficial for both of us as it can generate economy of scale, reducing fixed costs so that we have a higher contribution margin and higher profitability. Overall, our revenue and market share will increase and thus allow Chester Corporation to continue to thrive and grow.
Throughout the course of the simulation, we learned several lessons that were able to enhance our performance towards the end of the game. Firstly, having extra inventory on hand is more beneficial than stocking out of inventory before the end of the round. Initially, we feared that the cost of maintaining extra inventory would be detrimental to our performance. However, we found that stocking out would decrease overall customer satisfaction and prevent us from reaching our potential sales. Once we produced more inventory, we were able to increase both sales and customer satisfaction. Secondly, we discovered that investing in TQM reduces costs and R&D cycle time and increases demand. Although the costs of investing are high, the results are worthwhile. As previously shown, we were able to decrease material costs by 10.58%, labor costs by 12.84%, and admin costs by 60.02%. Additionally, we decreased our R&D cycle time by 39.6%, allowing us to release and update products faster, and we increased our demand by 13.92%. Finally, we learned that issuing dividends and buying back stocks are good ways to increase your stock price. Near the final rounds, we had extra cash on hand. We were unsure of how we could use this money to benefit the company. However, after buying back stocks and issuing dividends, our stock price increased from 62.64 in round 6 to 140.88 in round 8. We have now presented you with all that you need to carry on the success and the legacy of the Chester Corporation. Do not let us down.